The benefits of Matter are becoming clear. The Govee Lightstrip M1 is available now, and for the first time, works natively in Apple Home thanks to Matter. No doubt you've heard of Govee, a major player in the smart home space. While they offer a variety of smart home products like sensors and air purifiers, Govee is best known for smart home lighting, with cost-effective alternatives to brands like Philips Hue, Twinkly, and Nanoleaf. I've been anxiously waiting for HomeKit or Matter support so I could finally test these products out in my Apple home. There is a Homebridge plugin that some people have used and had success with, but I'm not a fan of using workarounds, and I find that many Homebridge plugins are unreliable. Don't get me wrong, they definitely serve a purpose, but when possible, native support is easier and usually the way to go. Okay, HomeKit users, let's take a look at the Govee M1 Lightstrip. I'm not going to beat around the bush. This is my new favorite Lightstrip. Let's start with what's in the box, then I'll tell you more about what this Lightstrip can do and why I personally like it so much. As always, I'll share some things that you should watch out for as well. This is some of the best packaging that I've seen. Not that it should matter, but it definitely adds to the unboxing experience and makes a great first impression. Right away, I noticed that the Lightstrip feels strong and has a good weight to it. You'll get a manual, power adapter, it comes with a controller and some clips and alcohol wipes. This is an individually addressable Lightstrip, meaning the Lightstrip is split into zones and each can be assigned to any one of 16 million colors. Each zone is around 3 inches and there's 20 zones in total on this 2-meter Lightstrip. What I think is really impressive about this Lightstrip is the 60 LEDs per meter. This helps to provide smooth and even light without hot or cool spots. Here's the Govee M1 compared to another Matter Lightstrip by Nanoleaf Essentials, a very capable Lightstrip that isn't addressable, but it is known for being bright. You can really see the difference with the additional LEDs from Govee and get an idea of its brightness. Govee says that their Lightstrip is up to 581 lumens per meter, which is less than the max advertised brightness of this Nanoleaf Lightstrip at around 1,000 lumens, though as you can see, it's still very bright. Here's how Govee says this Lightstrip compares to a similar Philips Hue Lightstrip. The Lightstrip is 2 meters, pretty standard for most high-quality Lightstrips. It can be extended up to a maximum of 5 meters by purchasing additional 1-meter extensions. If it's too long, then you can cut it every 19.5 inches, which is pretty long, so you won't be able to just take off a few inches. What's good to know though is when you cut it, the Lightstrip will recognize that it's shorter and automatically adjust its effects, so I'm happy to see this feature. I love having Lightstrips in my home and I don't think it's possible to have too many. I just keep finding new places to put them. Under or behind cabinets, behind a TV, or a headboard are all great ideas. Generally, you want to make sure that you can't see the individual LEDs, you just want to be able to see the diffused light. If it's a challenge, then you can purchase LED channels to help provide even diffused light, like I have here along my kitchen island. As you can see, it helped a bit. This is a Philips Hue Lightstrip, and this is where Govee having those additional LEDs per meter will really make a difference. I installed the Govee M1 under my basement countertop. It's installed with the LEDs facing the floor to avoid seeing the actual LEDs. The countertop is quartz and the Lightstrip stuck without any issues. I simply peeled the back from the adhesive, though you could also use the provided clips that hold the Lightstrip in place and can then be mounted by either using 3M adhesive or screws. For the most part, the installation worked out well, and I can't see much of the LEDs, though this would have been an ideal place to add a diffuser channel if it wouldn't have interfered with this cabinet door. Here you can get an idea of what it would look like though. I'll include a link to these channels in the description. The Lightstrip was a good length, but there was a few extra inches that I just ran down the wall. The controller is tucked on top of this mini fridge, so it's still accessible if I need it, but I expect that I'll mainly be controlling this within Apple Home and the Govee app. The controller allows you to adjust the power, cycle through 9 colors, and enter music mode with the built-in microphone. I was worried my placement of this controller may affect music scenes, but I'll demonstrate shortly that this wasn't an issue. Setting up the Lightstrip was easy and starts in the Govee app. If you're like me and this is your first experience with Govee, then you will need to download it from the App Store and create an account. From there, it's pretty easy to add the device. Since it uses Wi-Fi, it'll ask you for your Wi-Fi credentials when pairing the device. You'll want to use the Govee app to get the most out of this Lightstrip, and trust me, there are a ton of customizations available. But let's talk HomeKit. This Lightstrip doesn't support HomeKit specifically, but it does support Google Home, Alexa, and Matter, which is why we can bring this into Apple Home without complicated and unreliable workarounds. From the settings page, click on Matter. Here you get a numeric and QR code. You can take a screenshot of the code and send it to another device, or just enter the Matter code into Apple Home. It would be nice if Govee included a button to copy that code so you could just paste it into Apple Home. Once it's in Apple Home, then it'll work like any of your other HomeKit lights. You can control the power, adjust the brightness, and choose one of 16 million colors, or adjust the light temperature between cool and warm white. The colors look amazing. They're bright and rich. The whites are okay, but since there's no dedicated warm and cool white chip, it doesn't look as natural as some other light strips that I've tested. Govee definitely prioritizes color here, which is likely how most people will be using it. You can create schedules in the Home app and include this into your scenes and automations. There are a couple things that I don't like about this light strip, and they both come down to some of the restrictions of Matter. First, no adaptive lighting is available. Now, I know there are some HomeKit supported lights that don't even support adaptive lighting, but many do. Second, you can't bring scenes into Apple Home. With many HomeKit supported lights such as Nanoleaf, Onvis, and Colo lights, they allow you to bring their effects into Apple Home. I expect this is also a limitation of Matter. We're still in the very early stages though, so hopefully these are future enhancements we see over the coming months or years. One trick that seems to work is including the device in your Apple Home scene to just turn on without specifying a color. The Lightstrip will default to its previous state. So if there's a particular effect that you like and use often, then maybe this could work. So let's talk about effects. Well, there are a lot of options to choose from. You'll have so much fun just playing around with the different effects or creating your own. There's a lot of options available, too many to show you, but here are some to give you an idea. Under the modes, you have 4 categories: music, color, scenes, and DIY. The controller includes a built-in microphone, which is nice as it means you don't have to purchase a separate music controller or rely on the microphone of your phone, though that is an option if for some reason you prefer that. Here you can see 9 music scenes to choose from.
I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense, but nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around and keep you stagnant, distraction, so you don't show them no compassion.
Under color, you can select your segments, then the color. You can select all and change the color of the full light strip, or select the segments and apply the colors that you want. Here you have 15 segments you can individually control. Under Advanced, you can take this up a notch by adding in an effect with 6 options to choose from. You can customize the speed of the effect and select your colors. Scenes takes a lot of that work away for you. There's a ton of scenes to choose from, with categories from natural, festival, life, and emotion. Here are a few examples so you can see how cool these look. Lastly is DIY mode, where you can create and save your own effect. I created a simple Blue Jay scene. You can even upload your own photo as an icon for that scene. You can select your effect, colors, speed, and brightness. Under DIY mode, you actually have access to up to 20 zones, as opposed to just 15 under color mode. You can also use a photo so the app can extract the colors and make it even easier to create your own favorite scene. If that's not enough, then go to the Effects Lab, where you can find even more options. So definitely no shortage of scenes to have some fun with. The Govee M1 is also compatible with DreamView. This is a mode that allows you to align your light effects across other Govee products for an immersive experience. Again, I wish there was a way to bring these scenes into Apple Home. I avoid Homebridge plugins when possible, though there is a Govee certified plugin that you can try if you'd rather go that route. I did give the plugin a try during my testing, but this particular device unfortunately wasn't supported, though I suspect that's because it's a new product, so I wouldn't be surprised if the plugin gets updated over the coming weeks. I will leave a link in the description that goes over the steps to add the scene into Apple Home using Homebridge if you want to give that a try once the product's been out for a while. I'm glad to have finally been able to give Govee a try, and seriously, I'm so impressed and expect that I'll be an avid Govee user in the future, especially once more Matter-compatible products are released. Govee said that they expect an OTA update to Matter for their neon rope light for desks this summer, but that's it so far. I can't wait for more. Considering the quality of these lights, cost seems to be more than reasonable. The price is $60 for the 2-meter light strip and $18 for each 1-meter extension. Very competitive pricing. The Lighstrip is available today on Amazon or the Govee online store. The 1-meter extensions will be available May 29th on the Govee Store or June 5th on Amazon. I'll have affiliate links in the description that help to support the channel if you're interested in picking up this light strip. Smart lighting is sometimes hard to fully appreciate over video, but let me know if you're as impressed as I am. If you've used Govee, then let me know your experience and tell me your thoughts on Matter so far. Well, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.